All right, we're nearing the end of the Nationals grind, everybody. Only a few more days until Nationals. So we got the rest of the week for deck profile videos, and then Thursday we're leaving for Nationals. So hope to see you guys there. Let's get into it. We got Mikasa Ackerman, or as we know, Mikasa 1. She got nerfed due to a heavy errata on her that now says discard one card after you play um, an attack. I believe it's clear one weapon card from your card pool, I believe. Let's see if we can find the errata real quick. Text errata. Yeah, discard one card after you play an attack. Clear one weapon card from your card pool. This attack gets one speed, so it's just you can only clear a weapon attack now from now on. So not too bad. She's still really good. She's still very, very dangerous. If you're a 7-hander, she could just pop you on turn 2. If you're not careful, she can nuke you down really close on turn 2 and then murder you on turn 3. Yeah, so we are not playing Lethal Slash, sorry Tam, but we're playing some very cool cards, Blindside Slash, Survey Core Teamwork to get more speed and stats, because all we do is get speed, we would love to have damage. Also, she has a response, commit 1 foundation, after your attack deals damage, we get to draw a card. So we're playing 4 Connie Sword Strike, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 1 mid, block 4 high for 8. Before this attacks block step, it gets -1 speed, -1 damage for each other card in your card pool. So what we really want to do is we just want to play this first so we can get full stats, and then when we clear it, we get momentum due to the response. So it actually becomes a resource if it hits or not. So that's very cool. We got 1 copy of Defeating the Colossus Titan. We're going to spend 5 health to get 5 speed, more speed if we have done the Mikasa thing a few times, and then if we're at less than half health, we get to hit them harder. Has PAL 3, not sure how well this is going to come out. Like, seriously, like we Connie Sword Strike into this, it's a 11 high, well 12 high because we'll get it off of Mikasa. So 12 high for 9 damage on turn 2 sounds really cool. That's like a third of a health on a lot of characters. So, and it's very, very hard to block. We got High Velocity Slice at a 4x, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 2 high block, 4 high for 5, stun 1, breaker 1. The only thing is that sometimes this isn't the only attack in our card pool, so we get to remove, if it's our second move, we clear the first one. This is our only one, so we get to blitz, so yes. So if we play this as our first or our second move, we clear the card with Mikasa to get the momentum to keep the train rolling. So again, we can Connie Sword Strike into high velocity, into high velocity, into high velocity, and then defeating the Colossal Titan for your life total. That sounds freaking awesome. Next up is Horseback Charge, 3 difficulty, 3 check, 1 low block, 2 speed, 2 low for 3, sacrifice a ready foundation, which is sometimes not the best thing to do, because we want to have ready foundations to either commit for her ability. Sometimes it happens, but sometimes we need to have cards in our hand. And then it also builds, so say we have a bunch of attacks but we're running out of things, where we sacrifice a ready one. So let's say we have a Defiant Stance in hand, or a Levi's Relentless Spirit in hand. We can build it, and then we can keep rolling, right? So that's great. Survey Core Teamwork, 5 difficulty, 3 check, 2 mid block, 5 mid for 5. Our next 2 attacks this turn get 1 speed and 2 damage. For each of those attacks, we may change the zone. So if we play this and we know that our rival's on all high blocks, we throw all low. If we know they're all on mid blocks, we just change it up. So it allows for actual damage to trigger our response to draw cards. We're playing an air character with a weapon character. We do have some stun in our deck, so walk the dog, yeah. Blindside Slash, 4 difficulty, 3 check, 1 low block, 3 low for 4, stun 1. If this attack is completely blocked, it still deals 1. Still deals 1 damage. We're still drawing 1 card. Anything to draw a card. Discard 1 card at the start of your end phase. We get to add it back to hand. So if we need to have low blocks, it always comes back. We always have an attack in hand that's always going to deal damage. It's always going to draw us our cards. And Whirling Slash is the ultimate turn extender. 4 difficulty, 3 check, 2 high block, 3 high for 5. Blitz, commit up to 3 foundations. This attack and your next attack gets 1 speed for each committed foundation this way. If we at least committed 1, we get to draw a card. We committed 3 foundations. This way, our next air attack will get -3 difficulty. We got Mikasa's admission because we get to discard it during the combat phase to get 2 damage. Intensity in Mikasa Ackerman, this allows us to get extra damage equal to the attack speed. Max is 6. Also, after this card's sacrificed, if our rival has 8 or more foundations, we get to pop it back to our hand. So it allows us to continue using Mikasa's abilities. Mother's Embrace, because we clear things, so it readies if it's committed. We do love to stun people, so we're going to ready this as well. Banshee Sword's Shriek gives us some extra damage or defense if we need some. Basic training is more damage, and then if they're in deadlock, more speed. Crowd's Darling's very cool because we can get +1 to our checks to play attacks for the turn if we have a momentum, which we have a fair amount of cards that give us momentum. Also, commit, if our attack deals damage, we get to add the top card of our deck to momentum, so it just adds to that. Feral Shriek, when we're using Mikasa's ability, we can discard this to draw an additional card. Also, if we have to build it, we get to cycle draw a card anyways. Fearsome Transformation for cycle drawing or just straight up drawing if we have momentum. Hungry for Fame, which will get us our momentum back for more attacks. Anything to get our attacks back. Latent Skill for more hand fixing. Incompatible Quirks, because we love to ready foundations, because we're going to play so many attacks, we're just going to be able to, if we keep readying things, we're going to be able to just kill them eventually. Levi's Relentless Spirit, 4 difficulty, 3 difficulty, 4 check, 4 plus 4 mid block. After your attack deals damage to a character, we get to ready it. If it's the 3rd or greater time, we flip it. Plus it has a great deadlock enhance, 1/1 for our attack. Push the Advantage, a 1/5 +3 mid. Flip after you clear 1 or more cards from your card pool during the combat phase. Draw a card. And Defy It Stance, 2/5 +3 high block. Tenacious once per turn. After you commit this card to pay a cost, ready it. So hey, look, we're gonna commit it. We're gonna commit it for Mikasa. Then we get to ready it. We draw a card and then ready. In our sideboard, we got Positional Advantage, 6 difficulty, 3 check, 7 mid for 6 +2 mid block. If it's the only attack in our card pool, we get to make our rival add a foundation. We did build them, which can be debilitating depending on how many foundations they built or what style of deck they're playing. Also, Blitz, this attack gets +1 damage for each card in our rival's hand. So, turn 2, let's say we slam this turn 2. We say they average build, say they're a 6-hander that built 4, so they have 2. So it's a 7 mid for 9. And then, are they blocking it? Because they could have nothing but bad block mods in hand. They also may not have a speed defense piece. They're probably taking at least 9, which is really good. So we can commit and then do the thing. Commit the foundation to draw a card and go to the races. Decoy Duplicate helps us delete attacks. Sacrifice for the Cause protects our damage. Also, if we need more damage, we have ways to discard cards. Stopping for Breakfast cancels actions. Cheerleader gives us some more defense, gives an attack flash for a momentum cost and a removal. So that's the Mikasa 1 deck, guys. I don't know how much she's going to come out, because I think Pony does what she wants better. Plus, you get defense on Pony, all for the low price of 1 health. I just think Pony's a better Mikasa. But if Mikasa was the other way around, I mean, if Mikasa was unerrata'd, I think she'd be a top 5 character easy. But I think Pony just took her place. But that's the Mikasa Ackerman 1 deck, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Stay tuned for the last few deck profiles for Nationals, and then we'll see you at Nats. Until then, take care.